Why do you think we bleach our skin? Why do you think we always want to be fair? You know, why do we think we find joy in looking at ourselves, our skin color? You know, white or fair, whichever word you want to use for it. Now we're talking about skin bleaching. The thought that comes to mind is, it's a women thing. It's a women that does bleaching. But there are men that bleach themselves. Sometimes you look at some men and then you look at them from their legs. You know, when someone bleaches, you easily notice it. There are some bleaching that the confidence in black skin was dying. I think right now things are beginning to change gradually. Right, the confidence of a black woman was just like, oh no, no, like when you have opportunity, begin to shy away because no, I'm a bit dark. I'm a bit dark. To some point, at some persons, even before their wedding, they will try to lighten up a little bit so that they will look beautiful. We have told ourselves that if it's not fair, it's not beautiful, and that is the same way we have told ourselves if it's not obodo, it's not confirmed. And that's why we can come and sit among ourselves and booga, right, and boast that this is from outside country, this is from the white people, this is from the west, because we fail always to see the goodness we have. We fail always to see what we have, and we're always the one telling ourselves that we are inferior. We're always the one telling ourselves that we are not good enough, right? So the more if we do not start changing our mindset from now, it will keep lingering in our societies.
Which doll is the black doll? And which one is the white doll?
That one.
Which doll is the pretty doll? Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll? Which doll is the nice doll? And which doll is the bad doll? And why is that doll pretty?
Because he's white and he has 2 eyes.
Which doll is the ugly doll? Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
Which doll looks most like you?
Like me.
Yeah, which one looks like you?
And that one.
Okay.
That doll.
What is behind the surge in skin bleaching in Africa? Male preference. Inferiority complex. Ignorance.
And some combination of colors. Sometimes some starts turning into green. You know, when it has entered deep into the skin, you see some parts of the body start turning green. And a lot of times we do not see anything wrong in this. As Africans, we feel we're looking good. Personally, I love looking good because I feel looking good is a good business. At least you try to look good and take care of yourself, whoever you are, a man or a woman. It's something that is good. Look good and look neat, but there are some level you shouldn't go to in terms of looking good, and that is what we're trying to say here. Normally when you overdo things, then there is a problem in it. Moderation is the key in everything you do. Now when we say bleaching, some persons don't want to use the word bleaching anymore. Even on the cream bottles or containers, you won't see bleaching. They'll tell you whitening cream. They'll tell you cream that will make your skin look fair, cream that will make your skin look what of you. But when you check the content of those things, you see that they contain chemicals that are really not good for the skin. And these days, they don't even write the chemicals. Sometimes they don't write it. You start using a cream and discover that you are changing color. What is happening to me? Why is my color turning to something else? There is something in that cream that is doing that work for you. Now we're talking about skin bleaching. Why do some persons willingly want to change their color? Right? I don't know. Black is beautiful however we look at it. Right? There are some skin, you look at it, they are not bleaching. They are okay. You see, the skin is supple, the skin is dark.
Upon giving out to them that blackness, that black power, that black pushing them to identify with black culture. I have no choice over it. In the first place, to me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people. I mean, and I mean that in every sense, outside and inside. And to me, we have a culture that is surpassed by no other civilization, but we don't know anything about it. My job is to somehow make them curious enough or persuade them by hook or crook to get more aware of themselves and where they came from and what they are into and what is already there, and just to bring it out. This is what compels me to compel them, and I will do it by whatever means necessary.
Now when we're talking about skin bleaching, some look at it as a normal thing. I just want to look good, because these days when you are dark, you are your normal color, nobody will tell you that you are looking good. But by the time you start changing the color, say, see the way you fine. What did they use now? What did they chop? See as you fine. Which cream they rub? I bet tell me Mac I go buy. You know, statements like that, vibes like that. So you feel like, oh, since they say I'm looking nice, since they say I'm looking good, why not I keep using what I'm using? It's rare these days to see somebody who is changing the color, and then some person will tell you, no, now you don't dey bleach. What did they happen now? Which cream they rub? Can I change that thing? Whoever tells you that loves you, but most of the time you feel like, this person don't want my success, this person don't want my progress. They say I'm looking nice, and you are saying that I should change them. I think I lived with somebody who was a doctor. She was a doctor and she was bleaching, and I tell that was when I knew that there's an injection that they take for it. When you are injected with it, it starts changing you from inside. That was when I knew. And persons like that, they have two types of cream, glowing, they are looking fair, to them they are looking good and nice, but when they come near you, they have this body odor. They have to use these strong perfumes to calm down the body. Even at that, you still perceive it. To say that we are destroying the skin, we are causing harm to ourselves in the name of beauty, in the name of want to look good. But I don't know how we're going to tell ourselves that black is beautiful. I don't know how we're going to explain this to ourselves. No, that your skin, you are beautiful the way you are. You are beautiful the way you are. There's nothing wrong, I keep saying, in trying to look good. There's nothing wrong in looking nice. But in all we do, we have to do it in a moderate way. Right? In all we do it in a moderate way. Anyway, however you see yourself, if you feel bleaching your skin is okay, it's still your decision. Because sometimes you see people listen to things like this and they'll tell you, we are comfortable on our skin, we don't need anybody to come tell us how to take care of our skin and the rest of it. And I think gone are the days where people are more concerned now about the color. Like gone are the days where people look at you as more beautiful. Of course, they are still doing that. Like in terms of modeling and the rest of that, I think Nigeria now banned white models. I was happy when I heard that. So it's now time for us to see the good in our skin. It's now time for us to see the value in our skin color. It's now time for us to tell ourselves deep within that we are beautiful the way we are. Start changing our mindset from now. It will keep lingering in our societies. Even if we start banning things, saying this thing should stop, you know, some African countries have banned creams like that, right? That's what I heard. There are some African countries that you can leave a comment there at the section if I'm right or wrong, that are banned creams that bleaches the skin. But still, people know the way to do these things. So not even they know what and what to mix that will make them look fair. It's like I said, it's a thing of the mind. Sometimes you talk and forget this person. They'll go and do what they want. But the truth still remains that black is beautiful, and it depends on how you look at it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comment and thought there at the section below, and I'll see you in my next one. I still remain Abigail Lucy Mary. Love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive. I have a question for you. As a man, do you prefer a woman that is fair skin, or you prefer a woman that is the way she is? Right? If she's dark, I like her the way she is. If she's brown, I like her the way she is. And if she's fair, then I like her the way she is. Or you prefer someone that is fair, or you're the type that feel when you're fair, you're beautiful. And if you're a woman as well, do you feel comfortable in your skin the way you are, or you feel you should lighten up a little bit or whiten up a little bit so you get attractive? And I'll see you by next one. Love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive.